Manny Pacquiao and shocking assets. You will not believe in this. Total net worth, $200 million. Age, 36. Average early earnings, $35 million. Last 5 years, 2015 earnings, $120.5 million. Major endorsement, Nike, Harry Reid, Monster Energy, Sony, Hennessy. Endorsement earnings, $1.5 million a year. Manny Pacquiao earned an impressive $120 million from Mayweather fight in May 2015, making him the second highest paid athlete in the world. He has been guaranteed $20 million to fight Timothy Bradley in April 2016. Pacquiao was declared the best boxer of last decade, and rightly so, as he won world titles in 8 different weight classes and has been on top of his game for best part of 12 years. His aggressive and sensational boxing style and humble attitude earned him respect of fans all around the world, which lead him to become one of the biggest PPV stars in the recently boxing history. Now he has agreed to fight Floyd Mayweather on May 2, 2015, which is widely regarded as one of the biggest fights in the history of sports. Certainly in case of revenue, Mayweather-Pacquiao will be undisputed number, with over $400 million expected from just one night. Overall, Manny Pacquiao is second only to Mayweather when we talk about PPV numbers. He has headlined close to 20 PPV events prior to Mayweather fight, and his fights has sold around 13,160,000, bringing in $750 million revenue for his promotional companies in last 19 fights. Manny Pacquiao career earnings so far $300 million. Manny Pacquiao turned pro in last 90s, but he had to wait till 2005 when for the first time he headlined a boxing PPV event, which came against Erik Morales in 2005. That fight drew 345,000 PPV buys, and Manny Pacquiao earned his first 7-figure check of $1.75 million plus small PPV bonus. He lost the fight but came back stronger against Oscar Larios' tune-up fight, and he defeated Erik Morales in the rematch and drew 360,000 PPV buys. After that he slowly started to make a name of himself in the United States, and in the next 3 years kept drawing PPV numbers of around 350,000 to 400,000 range, and his purse also increased to $3 to $4 million per fight. When he defeated Oscar de la Hoya, his PPV numbers and purse increased rapidly. Here is the purse details of Manny Pacquiao's last 19 fights. Endorsement deals. Unlike Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao has had good relations with some of the biggest brands in the world. He signed a lucrative deal with Nike a few years back, earning home $1 million a year, while he has countless other endorsement deals in United States as well as his native country Philippines. Update: Nike dropped him from the endorsement deal after fans' backlash when he spoke against the gay marriages, but he went on to secure a few more deals with companies like Sony, Rexona, Hennessy and Monster Energy, etc. Manny Pacquiao's contract with Philippines TV network, Solar TV. Manny Pacquiao has a TV deal with Philippines' leading broadcasting network called Solar TV, who air his every fight in Philippines, and Pacquiao gets around $1.5 million from this TV deal for every fight. Manny Pacquiao says he is retired as of now after his April bout with Timothy Bradley, where he banked a $20 million purse plus his cut of Filipino TV money. He's earned $500 million during this career from purses, pay-per-view and endorsements. Pacquiao was elected to the Filipino Senate in May after first being elected to the House of Representatives. He was once a marketing darling with companies like Nike, Foot Locker, Hewlett-Packard and Nestle, but companies avoided the 8-division world champ after his 2016 comments comparing gay people to animals. Pacquiao's fight with Floyd Mayweather in May 2015 set every financial record in the history of boxing, including PPV buys, 4.6 million, gate, $73 million, and total revenue, $600 million, and rewarded him with a $125 million payday. Managing Manny Pacquiao's wealth, $400 million. That is how much Manny Pacquiao earned throughout his 2-decade boxing career, including the much-anticipated match of the century bout with Floyd Mayweather. The fight alone is expected to give Pacquiao upwards of $100 million. He joins an elite group of athletes who have earned beyond $400 million, Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Roger Federer, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and of course, Mayweather. Having earned so much from his career, there is always the threat of splurging all away, just like other star athletes who have earned mega millions as well. The bright spot for him is that, although he does splurge, he also knows how to put his earnings to good use. Asset-rich, cash-poor. From a financial planner's perspective, Pacquiao perhaps is asset-rich but cash-poor. No doubt in anyone's mind that Pacquiao is rich. Based on his 2013 Statement of Assets and Liabilities, SEN, Pacquiao declared total assets of $1.8 billion, $40.34 million, $1.1 billion, $24.65 million, in real properties and $763 million, $17.10 million, in personal properties. He has liabilities of $527 million, $11.81 million, for a net worth of $1.3 billion, $29.13 million. Of those assets, his mansions here and overseas already take a huge cut of that pie. The Forbes mansion was bought for $388 million, $8.70 million. The Los Angeles mansion is valued at upwards of $100 million, $2.24 million. Most likely, so do the Biden and General Santos mansions. His SEN still does not include the $500 million, $11.21 million, Beverly Hills mansion he bought from Hollywood celebrity Jennifer Lopez in March this year. He also had a fleet of luxury cars, including a Ferrari 458 Italia worth $255,000. And God knows how many pieces of jewelry they own. Apart from these investments, Pacquiao and his wife, Jinky, run several businesses: water refilling station, fashion boutique, gasoline station, arcade building, dermatology clinic, economy hotel, merchandise store, among others. Pacquiao is wise enough to learn from the follies of other star athletes who squandered a lifetime of wealth. Whether these businesses are generating profit is anyone's guess. Areas for expansion. There are still a lot of opportunities for Pacquiao to expand his wealth even further. After all, his lifestyle is not cheap. For one, his businesses are concentrated in his hometown, General Santos. Geographically, he could venture into other prime locations here and abroad. Putting up a boxing gym and fitness center franchise just like Gabriel Flash Lord is also an option. Imagine opening one in the United States. A gym with his brand can certainly give other fitness chains a run for their money. For diversification, Pacquiao could invest more in paper assets. There is a disproportion between his real and personal properties as shown in his SEN. Investing in assets that provide regular payout is also worth considering. In the country, fixed income and preferred shares are options. These investments regularly generate interest and dividends, respectively, thereby providing Pacquiao millions of pesos through these alone. He could also include annuities in his portfolio. These will also provide regular payout when he turns older. His investment options are not limited here. Frankly, there are more alternatives in America. Henceforth, exploring speculative investments is feasible. He has the funds after all. Locally, Pacquiao may be uninsurable given the occupational hazard a professional boxer brings. But insurance companies in the U.S. do offer it. As an alternative, he could put up an irrevocable living trust for each of his 5 children, guaranteeing them a bright future in case something happens to him while they are still young. The reason why it is irrevocable is so that the trustor, either Pacquiao or Jinky, would not be tempted to withdraw anything that is intended for the kids. Pacquiao also has to plan succession and transfer of properties, so writing a will should be on his list. Additionally, he also has to prepare for his estate taxes. His listed net worth is $1.3 billion, $29.13 million, already. Since the couple did not sign any prenuptial agreement, everything is conjugal property. Tax management. Part of prudent financial planning is tax management. Pacquiao has had his hands full with his battle with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. In 2013, he was slapped with a $2.2 billion, $49.31 million, tax liability. Pacquiao's camp argued that they had already settled their tax obligation in the U.S., and therefore, there was no need to pay any taxes here as that would tantamount to double taxation. In 2014, the Supreme Court issued a temporary restraining order against the BIR Court of Tax Appeals in their claim against his alleged tax deficiencies. Now that he is expected to earn beyond $100 million, expect the BIR to have a field day in pinning him for more tax delinquencies. Pacquiao has a spectacular record. Chalk up another win for him against Mayweather, and it might be the last match because quite obviously, there is no one else left to fight with. But beyond the ring, when he hung up his gloves, there are still financial obligations that he has to contend with. That is the match he cannot afford to lose. Pacquiao declares over 100 real properties in SEN. Neophyte Senator Manny Pacquiao listed over 100 real properties in his latest Statement of Assets, Liabilities and Net Worth, SEN, including a house and a lot in the United States and a property in Makati City worth $388 million. Pacquiao is the second billionaire in the Senate with $3.072 billion net worth as of December 31, 2016, next only to Senator Cynthia Villar, who remained the wealthiest senator with $3.606 billion net worth. Based on his SEN, Pacquiao's assets included a residential house and lot in the U.S. worth $115 million, a residential lot with improvement in Makati City worth $388 million, a property in General Santos City worth $400 million, and a commercial lot with improvement also in General Santos City worth $120.5 million, among others. The boxing champion-turned-senator also owns a condominium in Pasig City which he purchased for $13.9 million in 2000. His real properties amounted to a total of $1.569 billion while he declared a total of $1.853 billion personal assets composed of cash, jewelries and other personal properties amounting to $1.460 billion, $250 million worth of various investments, and transportation equipment amounting to $142.599 million. Pacquiao reported total assets of $3.422 billion but he had total liabilities of $350.595 million. Unlike Pacquiao, Villar, whose family is in real estate business, reported only 6 real properties totaling $4.588 million, a house and lot in Las Piñas City, which were purchased at $2.874 million and 5 lots, including one in Las Piñas purchased for $65,000 only. Villar, however, reported $2.249 billion worth of investments in shares of stocks and other real and personal properties worth $1.351 billion. She had no liabilities. Unlike Pacquiao and Villar, detained Senator Leila de Lima's SEN showed that she had no real properties. De Lima's personal assets showed that she owned jewelries amounting to $1.860 million. Handguns worth $201,000. $190, 946.62 cash deposits in bank accounts. And 4 vehicles, among others. Advertisement. She had total assets of $9.8 million but she also reported $3.182 million liabilities. Her net worth was $6.617 million, making her the third poorest senator, next to Senators Francis Chiz Escudero, $6,602,082.09, and Antonio Trillions for $6,506,672.13. The world champion professional boxer from the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao net worth is around $250 million. He is one of the greatest pound-for-pound boxers of all time. According to Forbes, Pacquiao is ranked second in all-time career earnings just behind Floyd Mayweather whose earning is over $700 million. The mega fight against Mayweather is considered as one of the biggest fights in the history of sports. He lost the fight by unanimous decision but made $125 million. The pay-per-view grossed to $600 million which made him the second highest paid athlete of 2015. He earned $500 million during this career from purses, pay-per-view, and endorsements. He was named Fighter of the Decade for the 2000s decade by BWAA, WBC, and WBO. BoxRec ranks him as the greatest Asian fighter of all time. He won world titles in 8 different weight classes. The main source of his income is boxing, but he also earned a lot from endorsement deals. He was favorite of many big brands in the world like Nike, Foot Locker, Hewlett-Packard and Nestle, but after his comments on gay made companies dropped the deal with him. Manny Pacquiao's career purse earnings $2 million, against Eric Morales, January 2006, $1 million, against Oscar Larios, July 2006, $3 million, against Eric Morales, November 2006, $2 million, against Jorge Solis, April 2007, $2 million, against Marco Antonio Barrera, October 2007, $11 million, against Oscar de la Hoya, December 2008, $12 million, against Ricky Hatton, May 2009, $35 million, against Miguel Cotto, November 2009, $35 million, against Antonio Margarito, November 2010, $20 million, against Shane Mosley, May 2011, $20 million, against Juan Manuel Marquez, November 2011, $20 million, against Timothy Bradley, June 2012, $30 million, against Juan Manuel Marquez, December 2012, $30 million, against Brandon Rios, November 2013, $20 million, against Timothy Bradley, April 2014, $20 million, against Chris Algieri, November 2014, $125 million, against Floyd Mayweather, May 2015, $20 million, against Timothy Bradley, April 2016. Manny Pacquiao journey. When Pacquiao was 16 years old, he fought for $20 by traveling 3 hours by boat to reach the fight venue. In 2003, he won featherweight title fight against Marco Antonio Barrera at the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas. He became popular fight by fight and knockouts many his opponents. He became one of the greatest boxer and PPV draws of all time. Pacquiao earned $12 million from deals in 2015, but Nike ended his endorsement deal with him after he made comments on gay peoples. Currently, Manny Pacquiao net worth is estimated $250 million.